Namaste. Good morning. How's everybody today? I thought today we would do a little yang and yin yoga. So we're going to start with yang, which is more expressive and vibrant and energy filled. And then we'll calm it down at the end with yin, which is more reflective and resting, tranquil, quiet, and restorative. So I hope you'll join me for a little gentle but vibrant yoga this morning. And we're going to start by standing because that's definitely much more yang than sitting or laying down, which is more yin. So let's get up on our feet and find yourself standing just in a comfortable position. We'll just start off by swaying. Allow your weight to shift from left to right on your feet. Allow your head to dip a little bit side to side and let your arms just hang or swing. Allow yourself to be a little bit more fluid in the movement. Bend your knees a bit, dip down on one side and then the other. Transfer your weight left and right. And don't judge yourself, just be loose. Swing the arms around. We're just warming up, getting into our yoga mode. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me. We're just swaying back and forth, allowing the body to be loose and liquid. Tip your head a little bit left and right. All right. And then let's stand with the feet right under the hips, the heels and the balls of the toes pushing down. And we're just going to rock forward and back, lift the toes, and then lift the heels. Bend the knees a little bit. See if you can dip down. Up on the toes, back on the heels. Pick the toes up, pick the heels up. And swing the arms forward and back. You can let your feet be normal. Just stand on your feet normally and swing your arms front and back. Bend the knees and get them to really swing. Don't put any effort in your arms. Just let momentum carry your arms up and back. Take some deep breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. Swing the arms, bend the knees, and then allow your arms to stop on their own. Just hold the body still and let the arms swing until they stop on their own. Don't force them to stop. Don't force them to keep swinging. Eventually they do stop, right? Beautiful. Arms are going to reach out to the side now. Reach it out and up. Let's take a big breath in and all the way up. Reach it up, look up, and see if you can pick some mangoes out of the tree. Again, shifting your weight from one foot to the other. Stretch one arm up and then the other. Let's bring the hand that's not reaching up down by the leg. Reach up one side and then the other. Give a little stretch there. Stretch. Feel the stretch in the side of the body, in the armpit, in the fingers. Reaching for the most juicy mango at the top of the tree. Reach it up. Up. Keep breathing deep and full, getting the blood flowing. This is very yang. Let's bend the knees and bring the arms up, 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 up. Breathe in, reach up, and drop them down to the side. Let them hang. Look down at your feet now. And make sure your toes are pointing forward, and your heels are pretty much under your hips. And then just pick the toes up, leaving the balls of the feet on the ground. Pick the toes up. Make sure you make a good connection through the balls of the feet, where behind the little toe, behind the big toe, and also in the center of the heel. And then lift up through the arch of the foot. You can put your toes down, but keep that arch of the foot actively reaching up, pumping up, and bringing energy into the lower legs, tightening up the knees, bringing energy into the thighs, tightening up the thighs, bringing energy from the feet all the way up to the belly, tucking the belly in and tilting the pelvis so the back of the pelvis points down towards your heels and your rear end is tucked under, but your knees are lifted and tight and strong. Now we're going to bring that energy from the feet all the way up to the sternum, to the diaphragm, lift. And then up to the heart, to the throat, lift. The chin, the cheeks, the forehead, the top of the head, all lifting. The energy from the feet going straight up through the core of the body, through the top of the head. And then shrug the shoulders up and back and just let your arms hang for a minute. Feeling the energy from your feet. Rising up with your breath in. Keeping elevated, keeping stretched tall and long through the neck and spine. The energy from the feet, from the arch of the feet, lifts through the body and up. I know it doesn't look like much on the screen, but a lot is happening inside. We're lifting, and we're feeling the alignment and the strength of the legs, the belly, the torso, the chin, the head. Let's take one big breath in, and we're going to lift our arms up towards our armpits, slowly breathing in. Up to the armpits, up to the shoulders, and then turn the palms down and push it down. You can bend your knees, blow it out. Very gentle, very easy. Lift, breathe in, and push down, breathe out. 3 more times. Breathe in vigor and strength, energy and alive. Sensations of life. Breathe out tiredness, anxiety, worry, anger, anything negative. Breathe in the positive. Gratitude for your life force entering the body, and breathe out any old waste products, bad air, bad energies that are in the body stored. Nice. All right, now we're going to bend the knees and dip, swinging the arms around. Dip, 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 and dip. We bend the knees to protect the knees. You don't want to do this with the knees straight. It puts a little too much sideways stress on the knees. So be sure and you dip, 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 and bring it around. Let the arms stop on their own. See how long it takes. Let's take the feet a little bit farther apart and tilt the toes so they're pointing out just a little bit, not directly in front, but a little bit out. Your knees are going to go over your toes as we dip down and then push it back up. Not very far, whatever distance down you want, but we're not really doing a big grand plie like they do in ballet. And you can let your hands just slide from hips to knees. And match your breath to your movement, breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. In, and let's bring the arms straight out. Think about a 5-pointed star or a starfish. And we're going to bend the knees and elbows into woman warrior. And here we look up through the top of our eyes, stick your tongue out, and give a little silent scream. Beautiful face yoga exercise, breathing strongly. Spread your fingers wide and send the palms up. A lot of strength in the legs, strength in the torso, strength in the sternum and chest and heart. Breathing in, stick that tongue out. And now we're going to do the 5-pointed star. Reaching up, look up, and try and kiss the ceiling. Down we go again, silent scream. Woman warrior, 5-pointed star, kiss the ceiling. And down we go. And up. 3 more times. Beautiful. Arms can come down, and we're going to come all the way to the hips. Arms on the hips. And shift your weight back and forth a little bit. Let your hips really stick out on one side and then the other, like you're flirting back in high school or middle school. Stick that hip out and out, out and out. And now put all your weight on your right foot and just let your left foot hang out there, totally limp. Really sink into your hip. Allow the head, maybe the head wants to tilt over a little bit. See if you can actually stand on one leg and sink all your body, your torso weight into that one hip, and just let everything go. A little bit of a loose position. Relax the belly. Relax your shoulders. Relax your neck. And then bring your belly in. Tighten the belly. Level the shoulders. Level the head. And shift over to the other side. All your weight in the other hip now. The knee is more or less locked back. which we don't normally do. But right now we're going to carefully allow that to happen and let all the body's weight sink into that hip. Your head probably naturally wants to tilt over. So you notice the weight of the body comes up through the leg, and then it sort of makes an S-curve through the spine, and your hands rest on your hips. Release your belly, release your shoulders. Allow your body weight to sink into your hip and into your leg. And then tighten up your belly, level your shoulders, level your head, and bring your weight back onto both feet. All right, we're going to just shift our weight back and forth a little bit more. And then march a little bit. Bring the hands up and down. This is a slow march, and it's aligned with your breathing. Breathe in, lift the knee, push it down, exhale, other side up, breathe in, and push it down. Keep the body erect and elongate through the spine, top of the head reaching up. And the weight that has, the foot that has the weight is really, that's where your awareness is, your strength of that foot. Pushing down to lift. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Keep it going. Awareness, not speed. Control, gratitude, joy, connection of the body with the spirit. Bring it up, push it down. Bring it up, push it down. We're going to do it a little bit longer, so try and get your balance going. I lost my balance there. It's okay if you lose your balance. Don't judge yourself. Doing anything is way better than doing nothing. And we all know that. We don't have to be perfect. We just have to be trying. Trying to be better, trying to be active, trying to be appreciative, connecting our spirit with our mind through our yoga, through our body movements and our breath. Breathe in, push it out. Breathe in, push it out. Okay, now we're going to try something a little different. I'm going to turn sideways a little bit so you can see what's happening. So we're going to rock forward and back. As you rock forward and back, the front leg comes up, back leg, you can just keep it on the ground and lift the heel. All right, now, see if you can kick your arms forward, throw your arms forward and kick your leg forward at the same time, and then come back into sort of a little lunge. When you come back in the lunge, bring your elbows back and send your heart forward, lift your face, squeeze your shoulder blades, and breathe in big. And then we're going to real quick, like a little flick, kick and reach forward and then back. Breathe in, exhale, kick it forward and back. Exhale, kick it forward and back. Kick forward, breathe out and back. Breathe in, lift the heart, lift the face, shoulders squeeze back, let your heart shine forward. And one more time. All right, switch sides. This time we rock forward with the other leg forward, lift the leg a little bit, and in the back, just lift your heel, keep your toes on the ground. This is our attempt at doing Yang Yin yoga. Starting with Yang, ending in Yin. We're in the middle of the Yang session now. Keep breathing, and let's see if we can do that flicking kick and arms reaching forward. So we push forward and then come into sort of a little lunge. Elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the heart, lift the face, breathe in. And then kick forward and bring it back. Kick forward, blow out, and back. And keep it going. Does that leg need to come up way in front? No, it doesn't need to. Whatever's good for you. If you just want to do a little kick in front like that, that's okay. I'm a little bit out of balance here, so let me try and focus. Stop talking. All right, let's hold our lunge. So we're going to bring the front leg You are looking forward over the front knee and the front toes. The knee is over the heel. You lift through the belly, lift through the heart, lift through the face, and arms come up. Hold. And see if you can circle the arms back. Bring them up in front, breathing in and up. And back. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, circle back. Let's try bicycle. Really turn the torso a little bit as the arms come around. Breathe a lot. And drop the arms. Step forward with one smooth step into Namaste Mountain Pose. Step back into lunge on the other side. Arms up and back. Breathe in. Lift the arms up and squeeze the shoulder blades. Bring the arms back and down as you exhale. Bring it up. And let's bicycle the arms, one in front, the other in back. And both arms up as you step forward, back into mountain pose. Stand strong, arms overhead, lift. Tighten your buttocks, tighten your legs, tighten your feet, tighten your belly. Lift through the heart, lift through the fingertips, and let's arch back just slightly. I'll turn sideways, tightening everything from the lower back to the heels and the arch of the foot, arch back. And now we're going to bring the arms out to the side and swan dive down. Keep the back flat if you can. Bend your knees a little bit. And just hang and ragdoll for a moment. Bend the knees a little more, put the hands on the knees, and push your knees away to bring the body up. You can walk up the thighs. And we'll return to mountain pose. We're just going to stand here for a minute and recuperate all that energy that's been moving through the body, all that new oxygen that you brought in through your strong breathing. Just relax and stand tall. Remember to activate your arches. Push down on the 3 points of each foot to lift. Push down to lift. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. By pushing down, we get the lift. Breathe in. And let's bend the knees. Scoop up some air right in front of our knees. Breathe it in and shove it down to the heels. Scoop up some air in front of your knees, bend your knees, scoop it up, and push it down. One more time. Beautiful. All right, take a nice wide stance now. Turn those toes pointing out. And bring your left arm slowly up overhead. Your right hand is on your leg. Slide it down towards your knee. Tilt the body over and feel a nice strong stretch through the side body. And if you want, you can take the weight off the hand that might be leaning on that leg and just let your hand be palm out facing forward. That's the triangle pose. And your hand can be down by your ankle if you're very flexible, or it can stay up by your calf or your knee. Try to imagine that you're between two panes of glass, so don't allow yourself to bend forward right now. It's better that you don't bend very far than if you collapse forward. Try and be between two panes of glass. And we're going to lift up, lift the fingers above your head, straight up towards the ceiling. Pull it up, 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 up. Breathe in. Arms rotate around. And the fingers on the legs, slide them down, reaching the top hand up and over. Triangle pose, hold and breathe. Slide the hand back up. Lift your fingers above you as if they're pulling you straight up. Breathe in. Arms out to the side. Bring the hands into prayer pose. And see if you can toe and heel your feet together until your feet are under your hips. And here we'll give a straight back bow of Namaste. All right, let's sit. to get sorted out in an easy pose. Pardon me. And find your sitting bones on the mat really well situated so that you feel strong. And we're just going to work on our breath for a minute. Feel that belly. Feel that belly and allow it to be big, and then push it in, out and in. And allow the breath to respond to the belly's movement. So as we push it in, air comes out of the mouth. And then allow it to expand. Air goes in through the nose. Slow it down. Slow it down even more. Slow it down. Allow your hands to rest on your knees, palms up, shoulders over the hips, lifting through the heart and the sternum and the face. Close the eyes and just allow yourself to be for a moment. Feel the energy in the body. Keeping the back straight, shoulders over the hips. Let's drop the head forward, chin comes down to the chest. Relax your belly so your head will drop even more. Relax your belly so your head will drop even more. Let your head drop farther down than you ever imagined it could, but keep your shoulders over your hips, and the back is mostly straight. We'll stay here for another 30 seconds. Let your mind drift. And now open your eyes, looking down towards your feet, your ankles, your shins, your belly, somewhere down there. Bring your head over so you look towards your right hip, and stay right there looking towards your right hip. Feel the stretch in the back of the neck. Ask it to let go even more. We're going to stay here another 30 seconds, so just relax and be aware of the body. Back to the center slowly. Stay in the center and breathe, relaxing the back of the neck, relaxing the belly, but keeping the shoulders over the hips. The back is straight. Let the head drop forward. So heavy. And now we're going to open the eyes and look towards the left hip. Bring the head looking over and down towards the left hip. Stay and breathe. Relax the belly, stretching the back of the neck through gravity. Not through effort, but through relaxation. And then back to the middle. And feel free to move your chin along your collarbone at any speed. Slowly is recommended. Feel the sensations at the back of the neck. Stretching, releasing tension. We're just moving the chin left and right along the collarbone and feeling the neck let go. Going left and right. Any speed is perfect, but I recommend slower is always better. Make sure you're breathing as you move left and right, in and out. Back to the center, and now we round the back and drop the head even farther down, relaxing through the torso even more. Shoulders slump forward, Relax everything. Find balance and ease and steadiness. Relax. Slowly bring yourself straight up and down again, and we bring the face up to a level neutral position and give yourself a smile. Big breath in. Relax the shoulders. All right, let's make the hands into a letter C, sort of like a claw, a lion's claw. If you have fingernails, long fingernails, this may be a little difficult for you. You may want to use a fist and use the knuckles. We're going to just thump on the thymus. The thymus gland is here in the sternum area, down by between the chest and up towards the collarbone. Thump, thump, thump. A really solid, good thump, because you're trying to stimulate the thymus gland, which helps you with your immunity and your balance of all of your fluids in the body. So we're thumping and stimulating, and breathe a lot. Let's go out towards the sort of the hollow right in front of the collarbones, close to the shoulders, below the collarbone. Thump that area, and then back in. Out and in. Breathe a lot. Up and down. In and out. Thump hard with those fingertips or those knuckles. And now we're going to bring it up through the throat, a gentle tapping up towards the glands underneath the jaw. Just a gentle tapping here. Breathe a lot. And back down. Down the neck and up the neck. Come up to the jaw and cross over that bone up into the cheeks. Tap underneath the eyes, the high cheekbones. Tap, thump, tap, thump. Keep breathing. And then through the temples, we're going to go above the eyebrows. Tap above the eyebrows. Let's go up to the hairline and back down to the eyebrows. Up and down. Up and down. Above the hairline, if your hairline is moved back, shifted back, or maybe you don't have a hairline at all, just imagine where it must have been at one point and tap at the hairline. And then above, up to the crown of the head and down to the hairline. Up, tap, 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 thump, 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 thump. Keep breathing. Close the eyes and just feel the sensations of the body. We're going to go up to the crown of the head now, tap, 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 and come down to just above your ears and then back up, breathing as you move. Tap, 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 down to the ears and up. Up and down. Breathe a lot. Let's go up to the crown of the head and back down to the forehead, down above the eyebrows, to the temples, to the cheeks. Stay there and tap, thump, tap, thump, and always breathing. Let's go down to the hollow of the cheeks and down to the jaw, to the neck, and back to just below the collarbone. And then relax your hands in your lap and just breathe a little bit. Notice the sensations in the body, and we're going to start to drop one ear down towards the shoulder, stretching the opposite side of the neck. Just breathe. Lift up for the top of the head. Breathe in. Exhale at the top. Breathe in again. And drop the head the other way. Think about the ear reaching down to the shoulder. Don't lift the shoulder up to the ear. The ear is coming down. And don't worry if it doesn't go very far. That's okay. Stay here and breathe. Relax. Breathe in and lift the top of the head up. Breathe in. Exhale at the top. Breathe in. And drop the head down the first way, ear reaching down towards the shoulder, shoulder staying down, both shoulders very relaxed. And lift up, breathe in. Exhale at the top. Breathe in. Exhale, drop the head the other way, ear reaching down towards the shoulder. relax your shoulders. Now dip your head forward, chin comes down to the chest. And swing the head around to the other shoulder and bring the head sideways. Dip it down, swing the head over, ear to shoulder. Dip it down, chin to chest, and around, ear to shoulder. Breathe as you move. Let's go ahead and lie down for a well-deserved Savasana. Legs are spread out, arms are spread out. Relax, find balance and comfort. This is the yin of all yins, the Savasana pose where we just relax. Feel the earth support you. Notice the places that take the body's weight. Tailbone, backs of the calves, the heels, backs of the hands, shoulders, back of the head, back of the chest. And let's bring the feet together and arms overhead for a long body stretch. Stretch the body very long, reach the fingers away from the chest, reach the toes away from the hips. Expand your ribs in all directions, breathe in strongly and really reach. Give a little yawn noise, then let everything go again, relax. Let's bring the knees up, heels close to the hips. And scoot it. I'm scooting myself down so that you can see most of me. Arms can relax out to the side, palms up. And we're just going to drop the knees left and right. Left and up and right. Up and left. Up and right. Like windshield wipers back and forth. Exhale through the relaxation. Breathe in as you cross over. And now bring the knees up and let the knees go out, heels and toes join up, and let your knees relax. If this is not nice for you, you can put pillows under your knees or just keep your legs open in a feet flat on the ground position. We're going to relax here for a moment. All right, bring the knees up and bring them all the way to your chest. Arms around your knees, bring it in and release. Squeeze it in, blow air out. Release and breathe air in. Keep squeezing the knees into the chest. And squeeze it in and let it go out. Squeeze it in and hold it. If you want, you can bring the legs apart, bring the knees apart, let them go as wide apart as they want. Let it rest there for a moment. And then bring them together. And pretend your knees are Velcroed together. You can't separate them. Bring them around, drawing a circle in the air. Knees drawing a circle in the air. Hands can come to the floor to give you a little support. Circle your knees around. And then go the other way. And bring them back in. Hands to the knees, squeeze and release. Let's squeeze the left knee in with both hands and let the right leg stretch out on the ground. The left knee gets squeezed in even more. Vigorously pull in with your arms. Squeeze it in. Release. Left hand on left knee. Right hand grabbing the foot or the heel. And let the knee drift out while the heel comes in by the belly button or the pelvis. Rock the baby in and out. Stretch that leg straight up. Reach with both hands and gently bring the leg a little closer to the face and back to vertical. Stretching the hamstring and the hip. Gently stretch and breathe. Keep your mind on the stretch and the breath. Find your range of motion. Find your most extreme position in the arc of movement. Acknowledge where it is, but don't stay there for now. Just back and forth from your comfort zone to your edge. And now we're going to move the leg to halfway between the edge and your vertical position. So it's right in the middle of your ability of your range. And we're going to rub the back of the leg up towards the hip and then back towards the knee. Get to the knee, let's go all the way around the knee, front, back, and sides. Then down towards through the calf. You can bend your knee if you want. Let's reach towards the ankle. Give the Achilles tendon a rub. Even reach down to the arch of the foot and give that a rub. And the space around the toes and between the toes. Take your toes and bend them back and let them curl forward, back and forward. And then stretch the leg straight out. Point and flex the toe. Point and flex, keep breathing. The leg is more or less straight if you can manage it. Point and flex. Let's flex the ankle, and now we bend the knee, bring it down, push it up, down and up, 10 times. Down, 10, down, 9, down, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to stretching the leg towards the face and back to vertical. A gentle pull or urge towards the face and back into your comfort zone. Don't overstretch. Don't go beyond your limits. Respect your body's limits and find that edge. Let's hold the leg right there and just relax. You can hold the leg or hold the foot. Try and let the back of the leg stretch and relax. Release and let go and let it go. Let it relax. And if you want, just about now, you can just give a little bit extra tug. Now that we've been patient, maybe there's a little more flexibility to let go in that hamstring. Hold and breathe. Yes. All right, release. Bend the knee. Cross it over the body all the way to the floor or to a pillow and relax in a spinal twist. Arms can be wherever feels most relaxing and balanced. And we're just going to let go. Scan through your spine and ask each little section of your spine, are you 100% relaxed? Try to relax 100% every part of the body. Back onto your back, straighten out both legs, and reach overhead. Stretch the body long again and inflate the lungs, expand the rib cage, breathe in as much as you can, and stretch. Let it go. I'm just going to change the music. I'm not too fond of this particular piece. Stretch it up, breathe in. And let's see about bringing both knees to the chest again. Hands to the knees. Squeeze and release. Squeeze in, blow out. Release, breathe in. All right, both hands to the right knee. Stretch out that left leg on the ground. Squeeze the right knee in with even more vigor, stride strong arms, squeeze the leg in. Hold, squeeze. And release. Let your right hand stay on your right knee. Left hand reach for your heel or your foot. Let the knee drift out and the heel comes in by your pelvis or your belly button. And we rock the leg back and forth as if it was a baby in our arms. Rock and breathe. Stretch the leg straight up, hands reach towards the calf or the knee, and bring the leg a little bit closer to your face and back to vertical. It doesn't have to be straight, but if you can manage it, that's fine. If your knee is bent, that's okay too. Just stretch the back of the leg and breathe. Be gentle. Don't force anything. Notice your extreme position where it is, and then drift back towards vertical. All right, now we're going to find the middle range between your extreme position and your vertical position, somewhere in the middle, and just give yourself a massage on the back of the leg, reaching down towards the hip. Squeeze and release with the strong hands, and then back towards the knee, and when you get to the knee, we go all the way around the knee, front, back, and sides, encouraging circulation to the knee, and then down to the calf. The calf muscle is really important in the lymphatic system, and it pumps the blood back up to the upper body after it's been down to the feet. So the calf muscle, we don't give it much appreciation, but right now let's do that. Let's give it some love. And then let's get into the Achilles tendon and the arch of the foot. Bend the knee, bring it in so you can reach it. And let's give some love to the toes. Let's flex them back and forth. Curl them towards the heel and pull them back towards the front of the shin. Back and forth. And you can rub around the space in between the toes if you want, where the meridians, some of the meridians in Chinese medicine begin. All right, and then we're going to reach the leg back up. Flex the ankle, point the toe, flex and point. Flex and point, flex and point. Flex and keep it flexed. Bend the knee down, push it up, point the toe. Bend the knee down, flex the ankle, push it up, point the toe. Flex ankle down. And let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again, reach with the hands, grab the leg, and gently bring it into the range of motion stretch. Gently find your edge and release. Find your edge and let it drift back. Lots of breathing, lots of gratitude, no judgment, no worries. Let's see if we want to hold the leg at its most extreme position on that arc of movement. Hold and breathe, relax. You can hold the foot or hold the leg. Some people like to hold the big toe. We've been patient, maybe you can urge an extra centimeter or so of stretch out of that hamstring. See if you can hold and breathe right there. And release. Bend the knee and cross it over the body, bringing it to the floor or to a pillow. And relax in inclined spinal twist. Really relax. Let every part of the body be so heavy. relaxation often has layers. You relax on the outside, but inside you're still holding. This is your chance to let go of everything. Trust yourself enough to let go and relax. Beautiful. All right. Roll onto your back again. Bring both knees up, hands to the knees. We're going to open the knees just a little bit and rock left and right. And then back to the middle, hands to the ground by your hips, and bring those legs up. Let's make them do a bicycle maneuver up in the air. Stretch the toes up. And then bring the legs almost straight, almost down to the ground. A nice big bicycle circle. Maybe you can think of those old-timey bicycles with the great big wheel in front. Very slow, very controlled. Keep breathing. Notice after a while that your core is working, especially if you're bringing your legs close to the ground on part of the circle. That's good. All right, let's go backwards now. Backwards, even slower, even bigger. Keep it moving, keep it breathing, and relax your torso. Let your body have different areas that are working. Chest and the arms relaxed. Hips and the legs working hard. Lower belly getting a nice workout. Slow and gentle. All right, both legs up. Bring it down. Push it up, down, and up. Let's let the arms join this. Push it up. Bring it down. And 10 more times. We're going to push it up. Push up 10. 9, 8. Are you breathing? 7, 6. Keep breathing. 5, 4. This is the little bit of yang in the yin section. You know the yin and yang has that little dot inside each section. So there's a little yang and yin, and there's a little yin and yang. All right, hands to the knees. And we're going to rock from tailbone to shoulders. Keep rocking like a rocking chair from shoulders to hips. And up to a regular seated position again. Let's take a minute to just focus on the breath. And let the arms and shoulders be very heavy. Lift through the top of the head. And bring your hands into prayer pose. Anjali Mudra, we just pray. Offer gratitude. Let's push that gratitude up towards heaven. Lift your head, lift your eyes, lift your hands up, breathe in, and then bring it back down to your heart, and exhale. Bow the head. I'm going to do that back and forth a few times. Breathe in, lift, exhale, drop. Let this be meditative, spiritual. I feel it is a very spiritual move. I hope you do too. pose, head is bowed. And we're going to open the hands, keep the fingertips touching and open the hands out. And then just the middle fingertips are touching. Spread your fingers wide, look down at your hands. Your hands are right at your throat, shoulder level. Middle fingers are touching, and the other fingers are pointed at each other. Spread the fingers really wide. And now bring the elbows back, separate the fingers, keep looking at the space where the fingers touched, and squeeze the elbows back. Push the hands forward, reaching straight forward. Keeping the hands flat, fingers spread wide. Tilt at the wrists, bring the hands up like rakes, and drop them down, pointing at the ground. Fingertips pointing down, arms are parallel to the floor. Breathe in, lift. Exhale down. Breathe in, lift. Exhale down. Breathe in, lift. Exhale down. And then back to prayer pose. We have a few minutes left and we need to do our vigorous foot stretch in hero pose. So we're going to come up on hands and knees. Turn your toes under if you want to do this. It's a little spicy. A lot of people find it's just beyond their comfort level. But if you can manage it, it's really excellent for keeping those feet connected and vibrant and nourished, which is the foundation for us as we move through life. So this is awesome. If you get your toes turned under, you may reach down and make sure that little toe is joining the others, pointing forward. If you don't like this pose, you can be on your heels. You can sit on your heels with your toes pointing back. But if you can manage it, I do recommend you come up on the toes and lift through the heart, lift through the chest, lift the face, and let the arms just hang for a moment. Bring the arms out to the side and up. Prayer hands down. Exhale. Breathe in, lift. And hands down to the side. Exhale, bow the head. And we breathe in, lift everything up. Prayer hands down, bow the head. And up again. And down. All right, that's good. Now we turn the toes under. And bring the hands behind the tailbone. And squeeze the shoulder blades together. Squeeze the elbows together. Arms come straight. And bring your heart to shine forward and your face. Put a smile on your face. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Breathe. And then just release. Let the arms come to the legs to rest. Let's put the hands on the floor just outside the knees and a little bit in front. And bring the head down in front of the knees as far as it'll go and bring it up. Lift. Look up, breathe in, arch the back, round the back, drop the head, exhale. Bring it up and down. If you want to do the more advanced pose here, the more advanced movement, just let your hands be in the air, anywhere, so that you're doing all of this with the strength of the back. If this is too much for you, you can use your hands for a little support. Times down, exhale, up, inhale, 2 more times, and last time down and up, and let's come back to seated position, the easy pose. take a minute to just incorporate all the movement that we did, all the breathing that we did, all the stretching that we did, all the yin and the yang with a little yin in it, the yin with a little yang in it. It's all good. It's all yoga. It's all for you. Yoga is about you, whatever you need to feel connected to yourself. Breathe. It's the most important part. Release, relax, let go the tension, let go the stress, let go the fight or flight instinct that keeps us ready to go if something happens here or there. Relax, trust yourself enough to release, and that allows the body to heal. When we're always tense and always stressed and storing things that normally would, in perfect world, would be able to be released with every breath, it's very hard to feel at ease and to heal yourself. And our bodies will heal themselves if we let them. So now is your time to just incorporate all that good yoga that you've just done. Release and relax. Relax the belly. Relax the arms. Close your eyes. And let's take the hands into prayer pose. And rub the hands together gently. Get a little bit of speed there so you feel some heat building between the palms of the hands. When you get it nice and warm in the palm of the hands, take your palms and cover your eyes and allow yourself to drift in the darkness between your eye and your mind. Quiet, emptiness, trust, contentment. Be still and know that I am God. God lives within each of us, within everything that is alive and everything that is a part of nature, and that includes you. So I'll read a little poem again from 108 Savasana Poems and Blissful Words by Zach Beach. And this one is called Simple Resting. Allow yourself to be simply resting, naively open and trusting, completely resting. Make time for the dust to settle and the muddy waters to calm. Waiting for a stream of deep knowing to flood through us, already vibrant understanding. Even the moon renews itself. Even the ocean breathes. See this connection as sacred. Let the morning curve of sunlight across this arcing blue planet guide you out beyond any sorrow in your heart and into the sunrise of your life. Well, I enjoyed that. I hope you did too. I hope you feel great and go on to a vibrant and active day of love and joy, positivity and peace. Namaste, my friends.